This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
A big game Thursday for the Kentucky Wildcats as they welcome in the Tennessee Volunteers to Rupp Arena. The Cats this season have been led by their guards, primarily Tyler Eulis and Jamal Murray. But head coach John Calipari would still like to see what he has in the post players, and hopefully down the stretch and into March, they can help carry the load.
I would like to see we throw the ball in the post a little bit more, see if any of these guys can give us anything down in there. You know, maybe throw it to Isaac, maybe throw it to Scow a little bit and see. Just, you know, as we move on in the season, it would be nice to get a couple easy baskets by throwing it in there.
As mentioned, the Wildcats will host the Tennessee Volunteers Thursday night, and Tennessee just so happens to be the last team to beat the Wildcats. Kentucky has won 3 straight since blowing that 21-point lead down in Knoxville a little more than 2 weeks ago. And the players say they are anxious to get back out onto the court with the Vols and return the favor in Lexington.
Oh, I think we let one get away from us. Give credit to Tennessee. They played a great game at home, and you know, we'll get our chance to get back at them tomorrow.
No, that definitely wasn't fun. No loss is fun, so it's not just a Tennessee person or anything like that. We don't like to lose to anybody, so we wouldn't want that to happen anymore.
The Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters are ranked #1 in the first Southeast Regional rankings of the season. Back at home tonight, welcoming in Mars Hill. #4 LMU going after its 13th straight win, hosting the Mars Hill Lions. Quick start, though, for the Lions. Justin Yeargin hits the 3 to put the visitors up 6 early in the first half. A couple of minutes later, Yeargin from downtown again. Lions up 7 midway through the first, but the Rail Splitters answer with a big run. First, it's Jarrell Simmons from downtown, and then Curtis Webb. He's going to knock down the jumper from outside. Luquan Choice and Jalen Steele follow with a couple of alternating 3 balls to give LMU the lead. And the Rail Splitters would roll from there to their 13th straight victory, 95-72. Choice led all scorers with 25 points. Steele had 22 in the win. Some drama in the women's game, down 2 with time running out. Brittany Guy drained a 3 at the buzzer to lift LMU to the 67-66 win over the Lions. Guy finished with 11 points. Junior Megan Pittman led the way for the Lady Rail Splitters with 13 points and 8 rebounds. The UK women are back on the road Thursday, visiting the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Things have been a little up and down lately for the Wildcats. They enter their game in Starkville winners of 2 straight, but had lost 4 of their previous 5. Head coach Matthew Mitchell says the key for his team is to look at every game the same and maintain a high level of intensity.
None of these games are a whole lot different. They all count the same, and you can't get, you know, sky high because South Carolina, your rival, you see them twice a year, and we've developed a really great rivalry with them. You can't get, you know, jacked up for that game and then loaf around in some game that you deem not to be as important. And that just was really immature of us.
Coming up, the #4 South Laurel Cardinals look to clinch the top seed in the upcoming 50th District Tournament when they host Williamsburg. South Laurel and Williamsburg have rescheduled their 50th District matchup with one another twice already before finally being able to get it in tonight. 3 seniors on the South Laurel roster honored on senior night, trying to close out district play with the 1 seed. There you see head coach Jeff Davis. Cardinals working on offense early. Jared Grubb, the high bouncer off the rim, goes in for the junior. South grabbed the lead and, well, they never gave it up. Grubb getting it done on defense as well, knocks it loose, then gets it right back for the easy finish at the other end. South's up 7 points. Williamsburg just had no answer for this guy. Caleb Taylor, about as easy a finish as he will get. South Laurel cruises at home on senior night 65-27. They locked up the 1 seed in the 50th District Tournament for next week. They'll see Williamsburg again in the first round. Kaylee Norville, the lone senior on the Lady Cardinals roster, honored at senior night before the girls game with the Lady Jackets. And what do you know? First bucket of the night for either team goes to the senior. Norville swishes the short baseline jumper off the Lady Jackets miss. Then Sydney Ty grabs the offensive board, goes off the glass for Williamsburg's first points of the game. South, though, leads by 1. Lady Cards go on a run now. Allie Collett drives in the paint, throws it high off the glass. Lady Cards go up 5, and South Laurel improves to 3-3 in 50th district play. They beat Williamsburg 57-35. Time now to announce our boys and girls players of the week. Our girls player of the week is Powell County Lady Pirate Dakota Brown. The sophomore played in 2 games last week and nearly averaged a double-double, scoring 17.5 points and grabbing 9 rebounds per game. She also made 14 of her 19 shot attempts from the field, good enough for a field goal percentage of 73%. For the boys, our player of the week is Piarist sophomore Skylar Williams. In 3 games last week with the Knights, Williams averaged just shy of a double-double with 20 points and 9 boards. He also shot 66% from the free throw line. In a 56-36 loss to the Riverside Christian Rams last Saturday, Williams scored a game-high 31 points and also grabbed 14 rebounds. Back with more Mountain News at 11 right after this.